Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Plasker here, and I'm here with a really good friend for years, 5 years now.
5 years, yeah.
Very talented chiropractor in South Florida, Miami area, Dr. Alexa Goodrich. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, it's been great working with you.
It's been great working with you.
So tell us about what has your connection with the family practice, being a 100-Year Lifestyle affiliate, what has it meant to your practice, your life?
You know, since I joined the family practice, my practice has shifted. It's become more of a lifestyle type practice, even though that's what I always believed in and what I always wanted to do.
And lived yourself.
And lived myself. I found it sometimes difficult to communicate, not necessarily communicate because I feel that I am a good communicator. However, just to get that message across. So since I joined the family practice, I've been able, through your help and all the materials that you put out there and you help us with, how to educate and empower my patients, how to educate and empower the community through the radio show, through different speaking engagements that I have, and people are starting to get it. So now I see more lifestyle patients, which is what we ultimately want as chiropractors. We want that lifestyle patient. We don't just want them to come in because they heard that we're good with neck pain or back pain or an accident.
Right.
We want them to come in for that, but we want to transition them so that they understand the power behind a chiropractic adjustment.
Yes, and you said a couple of for clarification for the doctors. When we say a lifestyle care type practice, it's chiropractic care at the core of living a healthy lifestyle. Different than just having all these secondary and tertiary types of things that you're trying to push on people. Chiropractic comes first, and then everything else that you choose to do if you want to follows, but chiropractic becomes a part of the lifestyle for your patients.
Absolutely. I always tell my patients there's 5 pillars of health. Can you name them for me? We go into nutrition, exercise, stress management, getting enough sleep, but I always tell them the most important pillar of health is having a properly functioning nervous system without any interference. And I always use the example of Christopher Reeves, right? Christopher Reeves, everybody knows Superman, fell off a horse, severed his spinal cord. There was no function from that point down. So was nutrition going to bring that function back?
Yeah.
Exercise, stress, I mean, come on.
Yeah, well said. Really good point. And you know, it's important that you also said that the resources and the tools, because a lot of people don't understand that how the family practice has shifted into the future, into the present and the future, is to be really an incredible content resource provider for the people that we work with, so that it's not dependent just on your personality, which yours is really good. But how cool is it to have the freedom to not have to do all that stuff, to have it done for you so that you could be yourself.
So that you can focus on what matters most, is that treating that patient, you know, giving those adjustments, being focused instead of worrying like, oh, I have to write this article, I have to do this. Like, we have a community of chiropractors in the family practice that want to help each other, support each other, and build us up, right? And that's what it's done for me. And in addition to that, I have to say, my staff was amazing before, but they've gone to another level through all the trainings.
Yeah, that's
part of them being employed in my office, is making sure that they listen every single Tuesday to those calls. And
going back to that freedom thing for a minute, how much more freedom do you have because your staff is getting better and better while you're doing other things?
I don't have to micromanage anymore. I know they know exactly what they need to do. They know we have a system, we have protocols, it's just there.
Yeah, and what's really cool, because you've evolved in 5 years, and I so appreciate your trust. That day down in Miami when I came down, actually it was with Life University doing a seminar down here, and
I remember.
We had never met before, and something clicked for you, and you just trusted your gut.
Yep.
So many people that are watching this, that are doctors, have been watching 38 of these and not trusting their gut.
Yep.
Why should they trust their gut? With the family practice and with our program.
I mean, you can call me anytime. I'll give you the real deal. This is the real deal. You know, there's and I think that when you don't trust your gut instinct, you're going to hold yourself back from a lot of things. Now, put yourself in your patient's in your patient's shoes. If they don't go with that gut, they may not start chiropractic care, and that could make a big difference in their lives and their overall health and vitality. It's just doing the same thing for your practice. You're holding yourself back by not committing. Just go with it. If you feel it, if you feel an inclination, just do it. You know, I think people that are successful, most of the time, they can make snap decisions.
And there's a lot of truth to that. And I often tell people that do struggle with that. I say, you know, what's going to happen is in a few years from now, because it's been 5 years, and we trust each other more than ever.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
You're going to see me 5 years later. You'll be a part of the family practice, maybe 3, 4, 5, because we're providing resources that you're using anyway now.
Right.
But how cool is it to have everything all aligned, fitting together, perfectly matching, versus hodgepodging things?
It's perfect. It's perfect. There's a uniform message, a brand, so you know you're part of a brand, and it's just easy.
Without losing your identity, because
yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Yeah, very
And that
cool.
was my concern, and we clarified that right off the bat. So, any concerns, just ask.
How has it, being involved, enabled you to be more of you instead of less of you? Because that's a fear that some people do have. Well, if I use that patient education brand, I'm going to lose myself.
No, absolutely not. I haven't had any issues with that at all. In fact, I'm more of myself because now I have the tools to effectively communicate what I've been wanting to communicate all this time.
I love that. Well, you know what? I'm so proud of your growth.
Thank you.
So
Thank
honored
you for
to
supporting
have
me
you.
always. I appreciate that.
And people get concerned because they see our growth and they see what we're doing,
Yep.
that we will lose touch with the reality of the doctor on the ground. And do you see any sign of that happening?
Not at all. No. I can call you at just about anything, whether it's an associate, whether it's a patient or a staff member, whatever it is, I can call you at any time. And you always give me the perfect advice. I don't have to worry about it. And I always like to get somebody else's opinion. You've been in practice, you've been in the trenches,
Till now.
Till now. So you know, I don't think you've lost touch at all.
Yeah, no, we're more in touch than ever. And
I think so.
we're here right now. We're at a seminar down in Florida, and it's kind of exciting to see that that the profession is really catching on. And we said years ago in the family practice, lifetime care for everyone, we were serious about that. And so with people like you, my good friend, and you, if you're watching, come on, join our family.
Yes, join us. I want more brothers and sisters.
Well, you're the best. Thank you so much
Thank you so
for your
much.
time
Appreciate
and your
you.
heart and soul and spirit. Thanks for watching. Join our family. Come on, let's go to work.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Talk to you next time.